give me let me let the music play for a little bit. I'll be right back. Give me like 30 seconds or a minute. Give me a minute. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry. Thank y'all for being so patient. I thank y'all for being patient, y'all. Do y'all like? Are y'all feeling how I have this set up right now? I feel like this is way more structured. I'm trying to be able to structure my lives a little bit better rather than me going, just off on tangents here. And I'm really trying to stay to one topic and be methodical about it. While still giving y'all my thoughts and opinions and such. Okay. Now listen. For those of y'all who know me, right? For those of y'all who know me, y'all know I do not like Gizelle. I can't stand no sagging neck, them stovepipe legs, and that wig that coincidentally never has a proper closure, right? And speaking of closure, Gizelle never wants to seek closure, right? What's up? What's up, Hate Force? What's up, Hate Force? How you doing? Now, so those of y'all who don't know me, I used to be a real big Real Housewives of Potomac fan, right? And I used to really love this show. I used to really go up for this show. And for those of y'all who don't know, I was a big Candiace fan from the beginning. I loved Candiace from the beginning. Don't care what none of y'all gotta say. Fight me if you want. I will argue you down and I will prove point by point how Candiace has always been that girl on this show. And that all the other girls are not that, but I'm not here to argue with y'all about that today. But this season of Real Housewives of Potomac has been very lackluster. And it's so many different reasons that people feel that way. And most people would attribute that to Gizelle. I feel like Gizelle has become a cancer to this show. For some reason, the producers, Eric Fuller, the executive producer, Eric Fuller has tried to prop Gizelle up as the end all be all of the show. Try to prop her up as, that girl of this show, and she's nothing of the sort. Gemma is a fat and she wears old maiden shoes. But, Gizelle is not that. She's not funny. She's not witty. She doesn't have clapbacks. She doesn't have style. She's not really good in conflict. She's not really good by herself. She's not really, she has nothing. The only thing about this woman is that I really don't even think that she's that pretty. I'm serious, y'all. I put this on my soul. My boyfriend would be so happy I said this. He loves saying that, y'all. He'd be like, on my soul. Hood rat. But anyway, on my soul, I don't believe that Gizelle is that pretty. I don't. I just really think that she just has green eyes and light skin and blonde hair. And y'all attribute those aesthetics to being beautiful because they're more so on the Eurocentric side. No matter how much of the combination may be ugly, just those attributes we find as beautiful. But I don't necessarily believe that. Just because you have those attributes don't make it pretty. It's the way that it's all proportioned and put out there. I'm not just gonna just say that she's just. I believe she cute, she all right, she cool, but I don't believe that she's just drop dead gorgeous. Like when you see Gizelle, she's drop dead gorgeous. I know a lot of light skinned women with green eyes. I know one. So it never really impressed me like that, right? And I never been one to praise light skin mediocrity because this is not my thing. But on this show, that's what they've been doing, and they have allowed Gizelle to literally railroad the cast. Basically, Gizelle can start things with people, create false serious accusations against people, right? And then when she's rebuffed, when she's checked, and when she's told off, and mind you, anytime that she starts this stuff and people clap back at her, she never has anything to say because she's not good at conflict. What she does is make up false allegations and lies of people's families and their husbands behind the scenes and in the confessionals. But when she's approached about it, when she's confronted, she's literally mute. And when you confront her and check her, she never wants to talk to you again. And what she's done, she's literally tried to create false allegations and basically perpetuate false allegations against Christopher Bassett, Candiace's dirty, husband, and Wendy's husband as well, Eddie Acefo. She's done that, and both of those women have in return, verbally chin-checked her to where now she doesn't even want to initiate a conversation with them. And because of the backlash that she's gotten from social media, from us, from everybody who can see the stuff that she's doing, she's trying to claim that she feels in threat of her life, and she feels upset that Candiace and Wendy are making people threaten her family and threaten her kids, when it's not Candiace and Wendy. It's the fact that you're lying and creating false narratives about serious things that women are actively going through in the real world because you just want to make a show and because you have nothing going on. So to create false allegations about, SA for fun is disgusting, and you do deserve to be dragged about it. And if you cared so much about your children like you claim you do, you will find better ways to be entertaining instead of using dirty bottom of the barrel tactics to try to stay relevant on the show that you don't contribute anything to. But I'm gonna let y'all hear this. I'm gonna let y'all see this. Let y'all see this scene real quick, and we're gonna talk about it, and then we can close it out. Okay, because it's 9:23. I'm trying to get up off this thing by 9:45. All right, it's been an hour. All right, let's get it done. All right, come on.
Okay, I wanted to touch base because we never really talked over why I immediately said no to your trip to Surrey. Yes. She invited myself, Ashley, Candiace, and Wendy. So I won't be attending. The two people that you invited, I feel like when you're with them, you turn into a different version of Karen.
So y'all, so now she's trying to say that Karen turns into a different person around Candiace and Wendy. Let me let y'all see let me break it down to y'all what Gizelle is trying to do. Gizelle is tired of Karen giving Wendy and Candiace scenes. What Gizelle wants Karen to do is to stop filming and stop inviting Candiace and Wendy to scenes and be in solidarity with her. That's what this is all boiling down to. And I believe that Karen can actively see this now. It's all coming across as some BS to Karen. And she's trying to weaponize her children as she always does. That house is for my kids. This is about my family. My family, It's so funny about It's so funny that you always are in a constant state of wanting to protect your family while literally trying to tear everybody else's down. You know, don't you think that Christopher kids felt some type of way that you tried to claim that he tried to do something to you in a hotel room? What about his kids? Or what about the fact that you claim that Eddie had other kids and that's why Wendy was going to go get her body done to try to keep her man at home because it's rumors about him having an alleged outside baby. Don't you think about her kids? Why is your kids always off limits but nobody else's family is? And now you want her to hold, quote unquote, hold them accountable. Hold them accountable for what? They can roll their eyes and make any face that they want to because they don't want to hear you speak. Who are you? Who are you, Gizelle? Who are you to tell some damn body that they can't roll their damn eyes? The hell?
Oh, Lord. I'm happy with where we are. But when we get around the group, for instance, yesterday at the beach, there was a true intention when it came to my daughter.
See, and y'all see what she likes to do? She likes to weaponize her kids. She loves to weaponize her family as a way to dog whistle to the colorists to attack Candiace and Wendy, or the people who just don't like Candiace or like dark-skinned people at all. Because in the original clip that Neighborhood Talk posted with the scene and seeing Candiace and Wendy roll their eyes, hearing Gizelle talk, the people in the comments talking about, if you was doing that to my daughter, I would go upside your head. If you were doing that to my daughter, like, y'all don't even focus on the actual stuff that's going on at hand. Y'all are just listening and and like, that's what I'm saying. So many of y'all are easy to manipulate. So many people are easy to manipulate because they're not deep thinkers. They just go based on what they see, but don't even try to fully analyze the situation and understand what's going on. It's people like you that are so easily swayed. The reason why we're in so many constraints that we're in this world, in this government, because y'all don't use critical thinking. Y'all are dumb. But let's continue. Look at how she weaponizes her kid like a Karen. You know, Karen Huger may be in this scene, but the real Karen is right here. The real Karen is right here.
And I know how you feel about children.
It was the looks on your faces.
You're overlooking if they both give each other funky faces at different times.
Exactly. And my thing is this: why is it an issue when Gizelle and Wendy makes why is it an issue when Wendy and Candiace makes faces, but you and Robin, Gizelle, can make whatever faces y'all want? Y'all can be as rude as y'all want to, no matter no matter if you had a scene that Wendy's throwing and you ignore her, talk mess under your breath, rolling your eyes, but whenever they do it, it's a problem. They're held to a standard that they can't roll their face. They can't scrunch their face up at you. How dare you? Who the hell are you? Who the hell made Gizelle the president of the United States? And even if you was the president of the United States, you definitely couldn't tell me I couldn't roll my eyes. Even if I was in the damn military. But go ahead. Let's continue.
When are you going to rise up and be like, hey, children are off limits?
And the thing about this is Gizelle knows that those two women are not talking about her kids, are not trying to make her kid feel any type of way. They didn't even say anything. It was just a quick glance because, like, look at this girl talking. Like, I wish she'd shut up. It was giving that. And even if they wanted to roll their eyes, they could. Did you care about Wendy's kids when you and Robin didn't want to invite her family to the fun day event? You didn't care about her kids, right? And then you said to Candiace to pick up her kids and bring them there, but they mama couldn't come. Basically, bringing these kids over and letting them know that you don't like their mama. You don't get so it's okay when y'all do stuff about kids, but nobody else could. Not that I believe that that's what Wendy and Candiace were doing, but I'm just making a point that there's an hypocrisy here. Y'all are able to do things that y'all wouldn't dare want anybody to do to you guys. And that's the reason that this show is failing. It's because of you, Robin, and Ashley, and the producers. We're over it. We're not entertained. But let you continue.
I don't have sides, and that bothers a lot of you guys.
It's not a side.
Calm down.
Okay.
I let you speak. I have ridden with you, the group. Okay, I've known you the longest, and it's getting a little old to me that anyone would call me out and say, "Well, I want you to say children are off limits."
No,
To me,
you don't need to say that.
And it's like you're trying to force her to be upset and to speak up on your behalf. Why didn't you speak up on your own behalf, Gizelle? It's because you want to ice them out. You don't want to approach them and confront them. How are you on the show about confronting issues and you start so much mess between people and you want them to talk about their problems, talk about their issues, get over other stuff with people, and you're not even woman enough to talk about the issues that you have with two women when it comes in regards to your daughter? How much of a coward you have to be to try to force another woman to stand up for your child? You weak. How disgusting. How worthless is that? How punk is that?
I'm shocked you did not say that.
you had an opportunity as a mother to say that your damn self, but you coming at me right now? No,
So we're
meaning
not
you-
good.
No,
So
we
we're not good.
We are actually very good, and this is what a good friend will do.
The thing is that Karen, she just wants to force you to have an issue with Candiace and Wendy, because Gizelle has literally, brought everybody over to the Green Eyed Bandit side. She got Mia, she got Ashley, she got Robin, she got Naka. She has majority of the cast, and she just said, if I just got you on my side, we could completely push these two blackies out. That's what is really going about. That's what she's really mad at. The fact that you are a lifeline to Wendy and Candy, and you will not cut them off and therefore exclude them from the show. That's what Gizelle really wants. It has nothing to do with her daughters. She's just using that as a vehicle to try to get what she needs to get done. Kind of like how she used Candiace in the whole altercation between her and Monique and made it seem like she really cared about Candiace when she truthfully didn't, because she just truthfully just wanted Monique out. So she cared. So she tried to act like she cared about violence, cared about how black women looked, cared about her safety. But then a season later, when Mia assaults Wendy, when Wendy didn't even do anything at all, nor was in her face minding her own business, and had a drink splash on her face and a purse hit upside her head, you said that you didn't care because you don't like her, completely negating everything that you said, Gizelle. So who are the what do you actually stand for? You stand for nothing. Everything that you do is self. It's only in your best self-interest. It's not actually about how you think something is right or wrong. You don't give a damn about what they possibly said about your kids or did not say about your kids. You don't care about none of that. You just want to use your child as a vehicle to push these two women off the show because you're mad because they're still there. You thought that you could push them off like you pushed Monique off, but you did not. Mind you, and I don't like Monique either. Monique is a clown, but I'm just stating facts.
Never known you to shake in your boots like you're doing right now, because you won't talk to Candiace or Wendy. I feel like that when Candiace is in the room, you're much quieter. I'm totally fine.
And this is another thing, y'all, that I don't like that Gizelle does. She constantly in Wendy's and Candiace's face, she says nothing. She tries to act like she don't care about them, but whenever they leave the room, whenever they're not around, she can't keep their names out of her mouth. And then what was so weak and punk of you is the fact that you and Robin and Mia and Ashley was sitting over there talking about how Candiace and Wendy did this, and Candiace and Wendy did this, and then when they got over there and approached y'all about the topic at hand, y'all didn't even want to talk about it. Y'all just wanted to talk about it later, not talk about it because y'all are weak. Y'all are punks. And that's exactly why you've been trying to fight tooth and nail to have Robin on this show, because you need somebody around you. You need somebody to stand behind you. You need somebody to speak and attack people on your behalf. You need somebody to go at people with. You need that because you can't stand on your own 2 feet. Because you're weak. You're never that girl. And this is why you should never get that title of being that housewife, because you're not. You don't deserve to be on this show, Gizelle. You're a whack, girl. It's giving weak. It's giving pathetic. It's giving no. It's giving church wigs. It's giving lymphedema by the legs. It's giving double chins. It's giving elbow dimples. And from what Karen said, it's giving stanky cooch. I'm just saying. But
I'm totally fine. Oh. I am not the problem.
You definitely are. You definitely are the problem.
You have a problem with my friends. Handle it. I have my hands full. I'm busy.
Period.
I don't want to feel like when I'm not with you and you're with them, you're trashing me.
I don't say anything behind your back that I won't say to your face. Gizelle has nothing going for her. That's why she has to take jabs. But she's so dumb, she couldn't even get handed off my title right. I'm very, very transparent. And that's not an easy place to be in.
Do that. But don't switch energy. When it comes to the two of them, you never see the other person's point of view.
I haven't, but I can do that moving forward.
Okay.
Because to me, you're not a bad person. Okay.
And this is the point. This is at the point why I dislike Karen, because she knows the truth and she constantly plays this game with Gizelle. She's not holding her accountable for her actions. She knows why Candiace and Wendy are really upset with Gizelle, but she won't hold Gizelle accountable. She hops the fence. She jumps the fence. She remains on the fence and never says what she needs to say. And that's why I can never be fully behind Karen. I can't. I can't. Talking about you're gonna do that starting for, like, girl, what does she need to hold these girls accountable? They can like, Karen cannot check them for making whatever face they want to make. Who the hell are you? But yes, y'all, Gizelle is once again ruining the show. The show is just taking a nosedive into the pits of hell because Gizelle will not let it go. Gizelle cannot get over the fact that these two girls read her into smithereens and that the public is not on her side. She cannot get over it, y'all. She can't get over it, and it's real sad. She needs to get off the show. Ashley, I hope she off the show. I hope Robin off of the show. I hope Kiana comes back. She seems cool. I like her so far. But like, yeah, it's giving no, Gizelle. It's giving whack. It's giving, it's giving try again. Try another angle, sis, to try to get them kicked off the show, but that's not it. Nobody was talking about your damn kids, okay? Nobody is sitting here, trying to talk about Methuselah, Macedonia, and macadamia nut. Like, nobody's trying to talk about your 3 daughters, okay? We are not trying to talk about, back brace, hip brace, and, collateral. We're not trying to talk about your 3 daughters, We all love your kids. We love, Methuselah, Meldonis, and Mel Gray. We love them kids, child. We love them, whatever their names are. But yeah, girl, leave us alone. Try again. Don't try again. Exit the show. But y'all, listen, that's all I really have for y'all today. Okay? That's all I have for y'all. So I hope you guys, most importantly, love yourself. I mean, first of all, let me say this. I love you. Nobody ever told you that today. You are loved. I love you, okay? And if you need a hug, here you go. You have purpose. I hope you felt that hug, because I know I did. You have purpose. You're meant to be here, sweetie. Okay? Don't let nobody ever convince you otherwise. All right? But most importantly, y'all, I want y'all to love yourself. Because when you don't love yourself, you end up a pale-skinned woman with bleached, damaged hair, fat, cankle-like legs, and a double chin that cannot support the words coming out of your mouth. So please, y'all, love yourself. Drink water, exercise. Okay? And I bid y'all adieu. All right, y'all. Peace. I love y'all. Bye. Bye.